Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Part 2? Livestream 2? Whatever you want to call it. We have to get out of our cave. We made some good progress last time. We got enough diamonds to kind of to make it worthwhile to actually make our way out and continue the run. We've also found some gold here, which is quite nice. I'm also just going to get my torch out so I can actually see what on earth I'm doing. Because when you have no light in the caves, it proves troublesome. There's definitely a bunch of mobs up there, so we're not gonna... We've pretty much explored this entire massive cave. There was a little bit of ore left there, as you can see, a bit of gold, a bit of redstone, but we're just gonna have to leave it be. I think the safest thing to do is just keep on going, really. And we will keep working out what we need to do. Probably we want to go back to the Nether, but we could also try set up a more permanent base at this point. Hello Whiskers, how are you today? I have no real kind of concept of what time of day it is on the surface, but we'll have to find out. I'm also hoping we've got enough iron to start a few basic automatic farms, would be nice. So we'll just try to pick up whatever we can, wherever we can, really. Of course, we could make an iron farm, which is probably one of the ones we want to focus on. But also potentially try to make a kind of maybe a carrot farm, and then maybe a gold farm as well. But of course, all this depends on me staying alive because I only have one life. And if this all goes wrong, then that's not good at all. But we'll keep pushing. We'll keep trying. You made an automatic glow squid farm today on top of my automatic dripstone farm. I don't think I've ever made a squid farm. I have memory. I think I might have tried it once. I have memory of them being in absolute pain to try and make. No, don't you dare! Because don't you have to clear out an entire you have to clear out an entire river or something to make squid farms work? Oh, let's not place my only torch. I need that. We will just do this for the time being. Where are we up to? We're up to plus 22, so we should be there soon. Oh, glow squid farms are different, I see. That makes sense, I suppose. Have an axolotl to kill them and alley to pick up the drops. That makes sense. I haven't really got into the mechanics of the alley yet. For me, it's still just water streams and hoppers, but I'm old-fashioned. It's not like we to drop some more useless than the normal squid, to be honest. But yeah, you get to make the sides look really cool, don't you? That's the only thing you can do with them, really. Water. Let's hope we don't drown. That'd not be useful. I will pick up the coal that's here though, because coal is always useful. But gravel is also not useful. It's the second time we've had a gravel issue, but that's okay. We also need to make sure not to drown ourselves if we can help it. No, don't put the torch down. We need the torch. I only made it because I saw a glow squid spawn on top of the dripstone farm. That makes sense. I mean, you could make like a really... You could make like a lava farm from dripstone, if I remember correctly. But I know that it's probably not that much use for it like in a normal run. But it's in like a Skyblock series that might be a bit more useful. Okay, we're in the desert somewhere. Interesting. And it's night time. Yay. Although, is the sun going up or down? The sun is going down. Where's my bed? There we go. We've actually got 8 diamonds, so we can get ourselves a chest plate, which will be nice. I actually don't know where my original area is. Well, there's a village over there regardless, so we'll probably head that way. I'm going to drop the flesh and the spider eye. I don't think we need that instantaneously. This might be our previous village, in which case that'd be good. Yeah, I mean, that's really the reason you would make a lava farm, is for fuel, I would presume, or to sell if you were doing it on an S&P, but obviously this isn't an S&P, but you could do an S&P, and if lava was a valued source, you could make a lava farm, but maybe not. Is the music playing? Okay, the music's on, they just don't want to, they're just not playing any music at the moment, that's fine. I think this is our village from before. We'll just go double check. I think this is our village from before. It might be a whole different one. In which case we found a lot of different villages in this playthrough. If this is a different village, and I think it might be a different village, to be honest. It seems to be a different village. So we'll just see what's around. If there's a... We'll take the brewing stand just because that's useful to hold on to. No, this is our village. I was mistaken. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff to cook up. Do we have enough iron to justify making some hoppers? Probably not, but we'll do it anyway. Right now we'll just get some iron cooking. I don't think we need actually, we'll keep the gapple with us in case when we go back to the nether. I've got some emeralds. I want to get some flint, and I want to go back to the nether and get the rest of the blaze rods that I need. But for that I want to find a Fletcher. So for that I'm going to need some gravel. Here's some gravel. Just need 2 flint. I think that was all I needed there, yeah. In fact we got 3 flint. Wonderful. Could definitely do with a quick path across here, but we'll just have to deal with it. Okie dokie. Probably don't need the gapple actually on the hotbar though. At least not at the moment. I will also make myself a... I'll make myself a diamond chestplate because I'm so snazzy. There we go. Diamond. And I'll also enchant it so that it actually does a bit more useful stuff. Protection 1. That'll be okay for the time being. We can get some better stuff later on. We'll also need to make ourselves a new gold helmet as we're going to be going back to the nether. And I want to get that protected as well. Just to give ourselves a little bit more chance at survival. We'll put this and this back in there. We might need to use it should our other armour fail at some point. It's probably not quite enough for what I have in mind. We'll pick up this because we don't need to keep it out for the time being. And I want to make a couple of chests. Like this. And in fact, I need to make 2 more if I'm going to do some extremely basic automation of cooking. So we'll do it. In fact, we can have the furnace tower in here. This can be our cooking room, so to say. We'll just get rid of all the excess space here. This can be our temporary furnace room until we set up a more permanent residence somewhere else. So we go like this, and then we need to make ourselves, in fact, 2 hoppers. That's not how I make a hopper. How on earth do I make a hopper? I've completely forgotten. Professional Minecrafter, everyone. There we go, thank you. In fact, I need a little bit more iron. There we go, there's more than we need there. In fact, we'll bring the furnace with us because we're going to move that to a different location anyway. Then I want to make ourselves another hopper. There we go. So this will be the most basic of all basicness. Then we want to go... Oh, we're going to actually probably need to break the roof here a little bit. That's fine. Then we go furnace. Then we go... hopper. And then chest. But this is a weird... this is a weird setup, to be honest. But we'll just have to deal with it. What we'll do probably is just... make this a little bit safer. So we don't have any creepy crawlies coming in during the night. And we'll just put a cobblestone step down. No, we already have some cobblestone steps, that's fine. That can go like this, so that means we should be able to access that chest from inside the church now. And it just means we can have a very slow automatic cooker. It's not going to be great, but it means I can just leave stuff inside. Like all this iron, all this gold, and it will just get on with the job, albeit slowly. We'll just have to put the coal in manually, but that's really the only thing we need to worry about. It will cook down to this chest here. And we got our first bit of automation, but a long way to go before anything else of any note occurs. Let's drop off the rest of the stuff we don't immediately need. I want to drop off all of you. We'll keep a saddle with us in case we need to ride a strider in the nether. We can drop the lapis off for the time being. I want to... first of all, I want to get another... probably want to bring in some iron with me for a spare shield, just to make sure the shield is nice and recovered. As opposed to the shield we have, which is pretty damaged. We'll keep that as our kind of... our backup shield, I should say. Then I want to... oh, I put the flint away. I need the flint. There we go. I want myself a fletching table. Excellent. Who wants to become my Fletcher? Let's put the Fletcher in this room here. Someone will become the Fletcher, I would hope. Are you coming inside? Go inside, become a Fletcher. Thank you, sir. And I can buy myself some arrows. Nice. Probably more than I needed to, but that will be for the ghast, that will be for the Ender Dragon eventually. And eventually you might get some good trades as well. So it's not a bad thing at all. I think we're probably ready to go back to the nether. Let's just make sure we have as much food as we can. And now we need to find our... we'll take the boat as well. We need to find our way back. We already have 4 blaze rods. We'll bring them with us purely so we know how much we have to go with. From memory, I think the nether portal we went through was somewhere over here. It was up a hill somewhere, but we just need to... I didn't actually mark it down, which was maybe a little bit of a mistake. We definitely don't need the emeralds in our hotbar, that's for sure. We'll just pick up some dirt so we have some spare. There we go. Ooh, can I remember where I left the nether portal? Apparently not. I think it might have been over this ocean, to be honest. So we'll head this way. And if we see... I remember it was kind of in a stone mountain. So if we see a stone mountain, then we know we're headed in the right direction. I don't know if that was I don't think that's the mountain I was talking about, but that's a pretty cool mountain nonetheless. We could always make a new nether portal, but we knew we were by a fortress last time, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to try find our way back there. I might even have a screenshot of it somewhere. Let's have a quick look. No, I don't have a screenshot. Excellent. Just what we needed to see. No problem, we're going to see you in a second. Right. Well, we might just have to... we might just have to make a new one then. We'll just keep checking that it's not over this ocean, but if it's not over this ocean, we're going to head back. I think if I saw the mountain range where I left it, that would be good, but I don't think I can. Because it didn't have any trees on it, it was very much a kind of bare and empty one. It looks like it's not over this way. So I'm going to head back. Did I bring the bed with me? Yes, I did. Good. We'll head back the way we came. And we'll see what else we find in maybe another direction. As that might prove to be a little bit more useful in terms of actually finding what we need. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make a new portal, but it's quite helpful being right by the fortress where we spawned in, but that's okay. Let's try avoid going over the water, save ourselves some time. But it does look that we're going to have to cross at least some water, but it's not too bad. At least swimming in the water is a lot quicker than it used to be. It used to be incredibly slow from memory. At least now you can kind of swim like this and it's just a little bit quicker. We're going to search this way. It might be over this way. If it's not over this way, we'll just find a new lava area. But we'll have to see. It might be over this way. Oh, there's a new lava. Okay, there's a new lava source here. Let's just make one here. That's fine. We'll just make it here at the back. There we go. Clear ourselves enough space. We'll give ourselves a water spot here, and we'll just make ourselves a new portal. It's probably the quickest way of doing this. I'm trying to find our old one, and we'll just have to find our. We'll just have to find our way back. We didn't bring our flint and steel with us, however, which is a problem. So we'll probably need to just go back to the village and get a flint and steel, because I imagine that's where I've left it. More lava. I wish I could do that. The quick portals that these guys make when they're speed running, but I've just never been able to be honest. You know, I never even used to be able to make these portals via this way. I always used to have to go and get the 10 obsidian that it would require, but that always felt a bit unnecessary. There we go. Let's go find our flint and steel. It should be just over here, and then we will come back and go back into the nether. Now we have a bunch of arrows. I feel a lot safer to take on the blazes, ghasts, and of course we need to get some enderman done at some point as well. Looking pretty snazzy with our armor now. Although of course the iron armor is fairly close to death, but we can always make some new ones. It's not a problem. The good thing about that portal is it's also a lot closer to our village. That's also a good thing as well. That means it's a lot less traversal time in general. We'll also take the gold with us, because we can do some piglin bartering with that. And it may save us having to hunt down any enderman if we can just trade it. Although I know the trade's got a lot worse, but there's still a lot of iron to be. There's still a lot of iron to be cooked. So that's okay. We'll come back for that iron, and we'll trade another day. That's fine. Could also maybe do some bee farming, although I've never really done that before, so I'd have to look up how to do that. But it's probably not that useful for a single player world. Maybe on an SMP where you could sell it, you could maximise the bees for profit, but not so much on a single player hardcore world. Right, back to the nether portal we go. We know it's, I think, just over here, and it's certainly a lot quicker than having to go all the way back to the other one, which I don't actually know where it is now. It should be just somewhere over here by these acacia trees. I think we should really get this all down in like a in a more cohesive way, so I don't get lost all the time. But I think at the moment this is fine. Here we go. And I didn't even get I came back for the I went back for the flint and steel and I didn't even grab it. Well done, mate. And there's the stairs again. That's literally the entire reason I went back to the village, but, oh, you know, what can we do? We could also get ourselves a horse, I suppose, but I just don't find them that useful. Obviously, they're a little bit quicker than running around. I just don't think that... Sometimes they get quite disjointed in how they operate, and they sometimes go too fast, and they can't get up certain gaps, and then you leave them behind, and you can't get them back again. Just it's kind of a process, and it doesn't always. I don't find always works. At least for me. Let's this time take off flint and steel, not be a complete moron, and leave it behind like last time. And now we'll go back to the nether and see where we spawned this time, because I imagine it's not going to be the same as last time. If I knew what direction the old portal was in, I could go that way, but I actually can't remember. And so we're going to have to find a way somehow to deal with them. But we might also find a different fortress, or maybe even a bastion, which might get some good gear quite quickly. But bastions are dangerous for obvious reasons, especially when you go looting them and the piglins get annoyed. So we do need to be a little bit careful if we go to a bastion. But it's not my goal to find a bastion, but if I do find a bastion, I will still loot it, because the gear that you can get from them can be pretty impressive. There we go. We're also going to take some lava. Maybe not set ourselves on fire, as that would not be useful. Let's just make sure we are nice and recovered. That's a different village over there. That might be a village we went to before, to be honest. We'll have to double check that in a bit. But we have plenty of arrows now, which is good. Let's make sure we don't set a forest fire if we can help it. And we don't need the bed on a hotbar. We don't need that on a hotbar. We'll grab some netherrack when we go through. Let's hope we're not in a horrendous location. No, we're actually inside a fortress. Wow, is this the same fortress? Either way, we've been very lucky with our fortresses. I do just want to pick up some netherrack. Just so I have some building blocks to operate with. I do also love blackstone. I'd love to take that as a building block. That's not why I'm here today. I'm here for blaze powder. This may or may not be the same fortress. This one feels a bit more in the basalt delta than last time. In which case, we've been very lucky to... Hello, Blaze. We've been very lucky to spawn in another fortress both times. Always be... Oh, hello with the skeleton. Let's just build ourselves a kind of safety door, as it were. Not necessarily a door, but safety nonetheless. And now we do have a bit of a better weapon. This should be a little bit simpler to deal with. I always feel like the Minecraft sounds when you're in the nether sounds a bit like a radioactive machine. This is definitely a different fortress. We've been very lucky. Hey Blaze, we have range now, so there's nothing you can do to me. Aha. We also got some gold. Excellent. We'll take the nether warts actually if we want to set up a potion farm or something similar. We will loot the majority of this place. Hello. Where's my safety net? I've forgotten where my safety net is. That's fine. We'll just have to shoot him instead. There we go. We probably don't need a safety net the entire time, that's for sure. But we will just get one. We will just make a few every now in every few places. You wish the auto nether farms were possible, so do I. I've been very I've been very lucky to spawn in a different stronghold. It's every A Wither Skeleton's worst nightmare, a too high ceiling. I probably could actually tank a hit from one of these guys, but I'd rather not leave it to chance, to be honest. Is that done? I do hear some more blazes. Let's go this way. So if we find, we'll pick up any nether warts and soul sand that we find along the way. This is definitely a different fortress, though. This is incredible. We've been very lucky both times. We'll just make sure there's nothing back here. At the same time, also getting ourselves some netherrack. Not a block that I like in terms of how it looks, but it's useful for getting blocks quickly. Let's just signify that we've been this way. Hi there, magma slime. The fortress by my portal is in a Soulstone Valley, yeah. I mean, I'm in a basalt delta, so I'm going to get a few more magma slimes than I would like, but we'll just have to deal with it. I do hear some blazes, so there must be somewhere in the area. We just need to find out where. We could drop down, but that doesn't always feel like the safest thing to do. But we'll at least make ourselves a staircase, so it's safer to do. So that was not the safest or smartest thing I could have done. There we go. Wish I had a basalt delta nearby for a frog light farm. I don't think I've ever made a frog light farm. I haven't really done much of the kind of most recent update farms, to be honest. Hello with the skeletons. There's a blaze. You know, this might be the same. This might be the same fortress, to be honest. We might have just come from a completely different. We might have just come from a completely different angle, because that reminds me of the. Yeah, this is the same fortress. We just came from a different angle. Okay, that's fine. Let's make sure we've got our safety net like before, and we'll get the rest of the blaze rods that we need. We'll just deal with these magma cubes before they become a problem. One just jumped off the edge, thankfully. Okay, let's grab this. Let's get some blazes spawning. We have 4 rods already. But this time we have arrows to work with, so we can afford to be a little bit braver. But let's also not be stupid, that's for sure. This will also get us some experience, which is not a bad thing at all. We'll just take these fires out, so we're not necessarily going after them. Or falling into them, I should say. That's not a safe space to be. Let's not stand on the edge. That feels like a terrible idea. Come on, Mr. Blaze Spawner. I require you to produce me some blazes. Interestingly, you have to be really quite close to a spawner to actually get them to spawn in. We have 5 blaze rods at the moment, but we have so many arrows now. I feel a lot. I just genuinely feel a lot safer when I have range to deal with blazes. Slowly working my way through the new farms. Absolutely, although I tend to focus on the farms which actually kind of provide a good use. And I don't know if any of the newer farms are as useful as some of the kind of more established older farms from kind of previous times. I should really stand within spawning distance, otherwise I'm never going to get any blazes at all. There's some blazes, wonderful. 50 blocks for the spawn to be able to spawn them, that makes sense. Although I feel like I'm having to be a little bit closer than 15 blocks. But I might be wrong. Still, I had the luck, you know, when I was playing Skyrim back in the day, there was a whole different thing to do with spawners then. This is the same fortress. I've just came from a completely different angle. That's interesting. Let's just make sure we're blocked off here. Make sure no one can come in after us. We're up to 7 blaze rods. We could stop there, but let's get, you know, maybe even like 20 or something, just so we have enough potions should we so wish later down the line, because we will, you know, we will need them. We've got some nether wart. We just need to put some soul sand wherever we encounter them. You can semi-automate nether wart farms. At least you can automate the collection of them, but that still doesn't narrow it down too much. You can increase spawns by knocking down the fences too. I can, but I kind of like keeping them somewhat enclosed. Because I would normally fight blazes in one of the enclosed spawners, but I just don't have that luxury this time. But if they fly off into the air, there's not much I could do to grab their stuff. That's a lot of fire. Deal with you. I think with this guy, we're just going to have to kill him regardless. Okay, that's 9 blaze rods. That's progress. We're making progress. Then we need to find some Enderman. Obviously, we don't have full diamond yet. I don't know if we'll rush to the dragon, but at least we'll get ourselves ready to do so. We could even go find out where the stronghold is. We can maybe get some good loot from it, and also lots of books. Some books would be useful for level 30 enchants. Hello there, sir. I didn't really want you to spawn right there and then, but that's okay. 10 blaze rods. Pull back to relative safety. Dodge it. I was about to say dodge that guy's shots, but clearly we can't. But the last thing is only two arrows here seem to do enough, which is nice. There's another blaze rod for us. Just having range is so useful when fighting blazes. It makes it so much safer to kind of deal with. I don't think we need to worry about that spawn, that magma slime over there. I do actually really like oh, hello. Where do you come from? I do actually quite like basalt as a building block. But because you can actually basalt is actually something you can generate in the overworld, which is quite nice. Although the kind of generator works a lot quicker in the nether because lava flows a lot quicker in the nether. But you can generate it a lot safer in other places, that's for sure. Because you could, for some reason, you can put down ice in the nether, but you can't put down water in the nether, which is odd. I guess maybe, wait, I think packtite you can put down in the nether. That's up to 12 blaze rods. That's probably more than enough for what we need, but I'm going to aim to grab some spares so we don't need to come back and get some more kind of unnecessarily without good reason. Hi there, gents. Could definitely do with fire protection, but that's okay. Okay, you're dealt with. Still just 12 blaze rods, but that's okay. Packed to blue, normal just about to disappear, yeah. I remember I was playing on an SMP and I was running kind of the nether shop as I called it. And I would churn out, I would literally just, when I was AFK at my, or not AFK, when I was at my gold farm, I would just churn out, I would just sit there with a unbreaking pick and just constantly mine as much basalt from a generator as possible and just sell that. Obviously basalt has quite limited uses, but I just do like the way it looks. I like both this variant and the smooth or the polished variant as well. I think they both look quite cool. Yeah. Any more blazes for me? Let's just make sure I keep an eye on my armour so it doesn't be completely destroyed. Yeah, this is also going to get some good experience. Hello. No, that could have actually knocked us off the edge. That could have been the end of the run right there. Let's just pull back and get ourselves some health back. Hello. You hit me from quite a distance. Good grief. Let's just recover our health quickly. That could have gone quite badly wrong, all things considered. Let's just wait till our health recovers before we go back outside again. Wish you could do more with calcite because it looks nice. Yeah. To be honest, I even quite like the new mud blocks. I quite like them as well. I do like blackstone. I want to actually try to do a building with blackstone, basalt, and the new wood. Is it cedar wood? The one which they have in the mangrove biome. If I could find a mangrove biome in this one, that'd be nice because I want to try building with it for a change. I think those blazes are despawned. That's fine. Let's just deal with these skeletons before they become a problem. If we get a with skeleton, skull, that'd be great as well. Although we don't have any looting, so I don't think we will. Oh! Okay. I don't know why you're putting that in quotations. Is it cedar wood, the one in the mangrove biome? Is it mangrove wood? Just because it's in the plains biome, you don't call it plains wood, do you? Is it mangrove wood? It's probably mangrove wood. Okay. It's named after the tree, fair enough. I don't know if there's a good way. Oh, there's places over there as well. Hello. Oh, there's places. Oh my goodness, there's places everywhere. Oh, there's wither skeletons. Okay, this has turned into a bit of a problem. Safety net. Build ourselves a safety net somewhere. They spawn behind us, they spawn in front of us. This is not good. We'll deal with these guys first. Because I think we'll deal with these guys before we deal with the rest of them, that's for sure. Oh, and the magma slime's here as well. Ow. Deal with you. We should deal with that slime as well before he becomes a problem. And I want to deal with these guys preferably without having issues with the pigmen. I'd rather not anger them. Let's hopefully knock these guys off the edge. More blazes! More blazes. Oh, let's go back to our very small safety net. I could definitely hear them shooting behind me as well. Right, let's deal with you and turn around and deal with these guys here. I've created a wither skeleton farm by accident. I don't want to attack the pigmen if I can help it. There we go. Certainly don't need all these stone swords, that's for sure. What is you? We do always have this gapple we can use in emergencies, so we'll just put it there. But I'd rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. So there's also a blaze somewhere over there as well, but let's just see if there are any blaze rods dropped here. We're up to 15, which is more than enough for what we need for our purposes for finding the portal. I don't actually know how much potion brewing I'm going to be doing, to be honest. That's probably enough. Let's just deal with these with the skeletons before they become an issue. There we go. I think there was another one up here somewhere. If we just run past, we should be okay. Oh, there he is. There we go. That's why bows are useful than another. Can I find my way back to where my little pathway up was? It's still somewhere in this area. Just question is where. Ooh, creepy noises. Lots of creepy noises. That is quite a few of you. Let's just build ourselves a little bit of a safety net. Hi, friends. Oh, there's a blaze as well. Excellent. Deal with you. I did see another skeleton right there. There we go. Fall back to our 3 high ceiling. And deal with you. Excellent. It's another blaze sword. I'll pick up that bone as well. Bones are useful. Hello there, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about your car's extended warranty? Huzzah. I am a bit lost, I will be honest. Aha, no, I'm not. I'm not lost at all. However, there are some creepy crawlies around. Not spiders, but skeletons. And a blaze I hear as well. Let's hightail it out of here. Hightail, that was a game which was due to come out at some point, wasn't it? Made by the Hypixel team. I wonder if it still will. Let's not run off the edge to our death, please. I think we did also miss a couple of... I think we missed a couple of chests in here as well. That's quite a few skeletons. Let's pull back. I'm not necessarily fine with them at the moment, but obviously a with skeleton would be nice at some point. Or a with skeleton skull, I should say. Take the gold. That's where I went before, so I'm just going to explore down this way as well. We might be able to find a few more diamonds. Let's have a quick look outside. Just kind of get a little bit of a better understanding as to where I am. If there's any other useful, biomes nearby. Basalt deltas are not safe in the slightest. Especially with blazes coming after me. Okay, this is just more the same area. So actually, if we want to find some more other bits of the nether, we probably want to get to a different location, because this is all very basalt delta-ish, and that's not that useful for my purposes. Okay, it's good to know. Let's not fall to our death if we can help it. Let's get back to relative safety inside here. Wonderful. Can we find our way back to our portal? Yes, we can. There's also a magma slime here. Let's not try to push you through into the nether, into the overworld. That would be a silly idea. Well, I've got plenty of magma slime if I need it. When I say that, I've only got 4, but it's better than nothing. I do actually quite like the nether music. Weirdly, magma slimes are easier to find than normal slimes. Hello there, skeleton. Off you pop. To your death. I'd like to find actually some normal nether biomes, so we might just want to... Do you mind, sir? Maybe we just want to dig in a certain direction. What level are we at? We're at 71. I'm just going to dig this way for a certain while, and I'll also pick up some basalt for building as well, which is not a bad thing. I quite like using it for pillars, but also for flooring. It's got quite a nice floor texture, for like an old medieval blacksmith kind of texture type thing. And I'll happily pick up some blackstone as well. Okay, we found some more fortress. Let's build ourselves a little bit of a safety column. We'll have to use the basalt, we don't have any other choices. And let's keep on going. I just want to find something. I just want to find a new nether area to work with. And I certainly don't mind picking up some building blocks at the same time as well. Because while I like Basalt Delta for the blocks it provides, it's not that useful for anything else really. Like, it's not that useful for finding Enderman, for finding Piglin. You know, if I want to make up a bartering station, then I probably need to find a new place to do that. And although the basalt takes a little bit of time to destroy, actually having this efficiency 1 diamond pick just makes it that little bit quicker. And if we find any ancient debris along the way, it's not a bad thing at all. Although it's going to take obviously a long time before we can actually make something of use. Oh, good grief. Okay. We'll keep on going, just in case we don't need to block the whole area of this off, but we will just build ourselves a little bit of a safety net. There we go. I'm just going to keep on mining until I find something new, like a new biome. I'd even quite like a soul sand valley. Actually, that's a lie, I don't really want a soul sand valley, but I do want a bit of soul sand for just to be able to grow these nether warts. As I actually didn't find any soul sand in that fortress. So we're heading north at the moment, that's fine. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what we find. But we're still very much in the basalt area by the looks of it. But I certainly don't mind getting some blackstone, some basalt. And we can take the netherrack for scaffolding, that's for sure. But also netherrack is a lot quicker to mine through. We'll take a little bit of quartz, if only for experience, and any redstone needs that we might have. We just need to be a little bit careful for any lava flowing through. This basalt delta seems to go on for absolutely ages. Good grief. Well, if nothing else, we've got a whole bunch of basalt to work with now for building. It's weird that even blackstone takes maybe just like 1 extra second, but it means that it does take that little bit longer than you would like if you were trying to farm it quickly. This basalt delta seems never ending. We might just need to go to a whole different place in the overworld and try again there, because this nether just seems to be one huge basalt delta. It doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Okay. Oh, that's lava. But still nothing exciting. More pitfalls. More and more lava pitfalls. But it's the basalt delta, so it's not unthinkable, to be honest. Well, we found a way out, but we just found a way to more basalt delta. Let's follow this basalt delta for a little bit, because that over there looks to be the end of it, I think. What we do, however, want to do is build ourselves a bit of a marking system so we can find our way back, because otherwise we'll never find our way back. So we'll just build a little bit of a marker, just so we can actually find our way home. But certainly I don't want to travel all this way each time if I'm just trying to do some piglin bartering. We'll have to find a a better way forward, I think. But we'll build ourselves a bridge. Hopefully nothing's going to knock us off to our death. We do have this apple for emergencies, but I'd really rather not. This gold apple, but I'd really rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. Let's build another kind of pillar. We'll use some blackstone. Actually, let's use some wood because I want to save the blackstone for building. There we go. And then let's build ourselves a safety staircase down. It's not a very safe staircase, but it does the job. And there's a piglet we can barter with. Hallelujah. Hi there, sir. Are you going to give me anything useful? I'd imagine not, but take the rest of the gold. I've only got 5 gold on me, so we'll see what he gives us. So far, he's just giving me 2 fire charges and nothing else. Splash push to fire resistance? That's not bad. Was that all the diamonds? Was that all the gold? I guess so. Oh, I think maybe. Oh, the little baby. You thieving little git. Okay. We'll just have a peek over this hill. See what else we find. And then we'll head for home, I think. We've got the blaze rods, so that's progress already. It's his allowance. I definitely didn't give him that much pocket money, that's for sure. Oh, lava, 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 lava. Probably should have seen that, to be honest. I could definitely see it above there. We'll just pill it up and then we will try and block off the source. We're not going to be able to block off that source though, that's for sure. Let's go back down, hopefully avoiding the lava. Let's just try and block this off. Just so it doesn't flow everywhere. And kill us all. Because that would be very fun. We're just going to see what's over here, then we're going to head back for safety. If there's a bastion or something like that, that'd be quite useful. Or one of those blue enderman areas with the warped trees. Not that, I don't think I would use the warped trees, they're kind of a very situational block, I find, but I've seen plenty of gold and plenty of quartz, but not a huge amount else in the kind of immediate area. We'll just have a quick look over here. We've only got so much food though, so we need to be a little bit careful. I don't want to push too far ahead unnecessarily, really. This, for me, is not really an ideal nether setup. I'd much rather have some open swathes of area. Is this the same fortress or is this a new one? I can't imagine this is the same fortress, but... Now there's some soul sand, but that feels like a very unsafe place to get some soul sand. Get some soul sand from down there, maybe. I would like a few, to be honest. Geronimo! It's the quickest way to get down there quickly. And then we can just pillar back up. Oh, that's not good. I thought I shot that, to be honest, but there we go. No more ghast. We have 22 soul sand. I'd like a little bit more. Just so, maybe like half a stack's worth would be nice. There we we go, and we'll also pick up some. Well, basically, we'll pick up all the relevant nether blocks that we need. We'll also try not to get ourselves killed. We have not that much long left on our fire resistance, I think, so we need to be a little bit quick. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Let's get out of here. Let's get ourselves back to relative safety. Let's also not have these on a hotbar, because I've done that before. I've tried to build with soul sand and it's just gone horribly, horribly wrong. There we go. And let's head for home now. We've at least found a way forward to some new areas, but not ideal new areas, that's what I would say. We'll just pick up a bit more quartz in case we need to do any redstoning, although we know that there's quite a few big quartz deposits around here. I think we can start thinking about a house, or at least, you know, I'm not going to build a huge house, at least at the moment, but we can at least think of getting ourselves a small little residence somewhere, that's for sure. Can I make this jump without dying? Yes. Because we're not playing ultra hardcore, where I'd have to get golden apples, or suspicious stew, or potions to recover my health. I think that would be a step too far, that's for sure. Maybe we could do an ultra hardcore at one point, that'd be quite fun. Maybe on Skyblock or something. Okay, I'm also just gonna maybe block this off in case I run down those staircases a little bit too quickly. And now we can go back. Hopefully not dying in the process. But we got the blaze rods, which is good. In fact, we've got 18, which is more than enough for our purposes. I would maybe like to pick up some more blackstone, but I think we'll just head back for now, because I don't actually have a specific design in my head just yet for what I want the build, for what I want my house to be. But we'll have a think. But our portal is right here, which is nice. We're also running low on food, so probably one of the next things we want to do is set up a. Maybe we could do an automatic carrot farm. Wouldn't be the worst thing to do. We do have some villagers nearby that we could work with. I think I'll do that next, actually. And then while the carrot farm is setting up, I can work on the house, or at least the building, I should say. I think that'll be our next port of call, is just set up a carrot farm, just so we have a regular source of food. I just need to remember if I could. I just need to see if I can remember how to do these correctly off the top of my head, because normally I would look up a tutorial for one of these, but I'm going to see if I can freestyle it, which I'm sure is not going to go wrong in any shape or form. We will. Actually, we'll use some of the basalt as kind of decoration. We'll set it up over here, I think. We'll just clear ourselves a nice spot to do so. Probably need to get rid of that tree. We want it generally within the area of the village, as this is where we're kind of going to be based going forward, I think. Of course, eventually we'll want like a villager training hall, a complete villager training hall, but for the time being, we can just set up these kind of small farms, I think. Right. Doing all of these. Sorry. Oh, sorry, the bee's really sad that I'm destroying all his flowers. I apologise, sir. Oh, he looks so sad. I'm so sorry. Which farm are you making? Hopefully a carrot farm. Oh, I feel bad about. Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave the. 1, 2, 3. I just generally can't. I'm trying to remember the dimensions as best I can, to be honest. I also need to make myself a hoe. Which I can do with the black stone I have. I'm just going to get rid of this lava. We don't particularly need it for the time being. So there we go. And there was lava from the nether, so that's not bad at all. 3, 4. Then that goes there. I really kind of am freestyling this. It may not work. If nothing else, we'll have at least a farm plot to work with. One, two, three. Okay, that goes there. We will, of course, need some villagers to make this work properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel sorry for the. Hang on, let me go replant some of these flowers for the bees. I feel bad that I've just destroyed its natural habitat. But here you go. Here's some flowers back. There we go. I felt bad. He looks sad. Just get rid of all this unnecessary grass. We will just need some more carrots generally, but we can just bone meal them up. We do have some bone meal here. So we could probably also get some from the village. I think we do also have some more bones there. I also want to make myself a composter, so I believe that's what I need for the villager here in the middle. Like I said, I am freeballing this, so it might be going all manners are wrong. We'll have to see. I want to get this back. I don't think we need the gapple on the hotbar anymore. I'm just going to hoe the rest of the ground. I think we do actually need more carrots to make this work properly, so I will just have to set this up as best I can. No, that's wrong. There we go. Make sure those are not farmland. Oh look, there's even a villager here. Hi there, sir. Look at that, he came all the way over. Actually, you can become my captive audience. Sir, come back here. Sir. Sir. You just... Nope. You win this round. Do you even have a carrot trade? Actually, I don't think it matters if you have a carrot trade or not. Let's go. Just grab some more water. Just it's useful to have some around. We will need to light this area up as well. That's also very important. We go 1, 2, 3. And then I want to... what do I want to fill this in with? What blocks do I have available? I have wood available to me, that's for sure. Do I want to use the acacia? I don't really want to use the acacia. I don't really like the way it looks. We're just going to make quite a basic farm for the time being, I think. So we'll just go for some basic wood. Go for some oak wood, and then we can always decorate things a bit more nicely when we have some more stuff to work with later on. Like I said, I really don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. And I would normally just look at a tutorial, but we're just kind of freeboarding it. We're going to have to see if this works or not. But we'll just get some resources here, and then we'll see if this works. I think we'll need 2 villagers to make this overall farm work from memory. And we'll need a bit of iron as well, that's for sure. Is that going to be enough wood? Probably not. Let's get a few more trees, then we'll head back to our little complex over there. Wonderful. It's also getting nearly night time, so we'll get our bedded ready so we don't have any mobs spawn while we're trying to work in the village. Not quite night time yet, but the sun should go down in just 1 second. There we go. We can get that off our hotbar. We'll get the bow back out. We will need to make ourselves a new bow, but that's okay. Let's get ourselves a screenshot. There we go. That could be the thumbnail for today. Right. I really hope this plan works. I don't think it will, but if nothing else, we'll have a nice farm. We'll have a nice farm plot. Let's go. Let's just make a couple of temporary chests over this way, just so we can get rid of some of our nether stuff that we don't immediately need in our inventory. We also will set up a. Did I get rid of the nether warts? I might have done by accident. That's a mistake. I think I might have got rid of the nether warts. Never mind. Let's grab this. I'm going to need some torches. We'll probably make lanterns eventually, but for the time being, this will have to do. This is going to be quite a basic setup. We'll upgrade it later into something looking a little bit nicer. I'm not the world's best builder by any means, anyway. But I think this has to not have too many kind of spare outjusting bits anyway. Scrap you. I think we probably will actually need some more wood. Yeah, come inside. That's fine. That means I don't actually need to get you inside. If you stay here, that'd be wonderful. There we go. He's quite literally the captive audience. I didn't even need to bring him inside. He did it for me. If I give you these, if I now put down some carrots, are you gonna plant them? I think you will actually do something with these. And then I need to get another villager nearby, so he'll actually end up throwing the carrots. He'll try end up throwing the carrots to the villager. I need to make sure he doesn't climb on that, because that's going to ruin our crop. I need to get my tools back. No, I already have my tools. What am I doing? I need to just put like a slab or something on top so he doesn't... Geronimo! No, we failed. I think he'll still use that, but we can... But that way he can't do anything untoward there. Then we want to get ourselves a spot where he can throw things, but he can't actually get out. So I think it's going to be here. We will beautify this place later, but I'd rather make sure it starts working as soon as possible, really. We still have our slabs. Wonderful. And we go like this and like this. Then he can't get out. But he should still throw the carrots to the guy standing maybe here? I really don't know if this is going to work, but this is kind of a freelance build, that's for sure. If he tries to throw the carrots to the villager standing here, but the villager can't reach the carrots, then they're going to fall down into a hopper. That's the idea. But whether I'm successful in this, I don't know. We need to make sure... I think the first thing is we've got to make sure these carrots all fully grow. That's another thing. We also need to make sure this place is lit up, so there are no nasty people come and go after this villager here. But also so the crops grow. I've actually never attempted one of these farms before, so this really is a freestyle attempt. That's the last torch. So one here, one here, one here. No, let's make it at least somewhat uniform. There we go. We can still get through here. Obviously he can't. We just need to make sure that these crops grow, and then we need to get another villager in here. But we don't have any rails. So we're going to have to do this with the boat, which is going to be interesting. But let's go make sure we have... Do we even have any more food for ourselves? We have some apples. We'll eat them. And do we have any bones? We have 29 bones. Excellent. So I'm going to... I also want to grab any spare iron that we have, which is going to be in our other... It's going to be in the church. In the Kirche. That's all our iron, all our gold. Excellent. It doesn't mean we don't get the experience of cooking it, but it's not a huge concern at the moment, really. There we go. And I'm going to make one hopper. Just one. We don't need any more for the time being, I don't think. But we will need to get another villager in a boat, and we'll need to traverse him over there. If we get another... We might actually be able to get one over using... We could make ourselves another composter and try... I've got a 3-story one of these, but the food kept making it to the other villager, never happened no matter what, so I just collect everything with a hopper minecart now. We'll try and give it a go with the villager. If it doesn't work, we'll revert to the hopper minecart. But that requires a bit more iron than I'm willing to spend at the moment. But you understand what I'm trying to make, even if it doesn't work. Do you at least understand the principle of what I'm trying to make here? Can I start getting these guys to come for a job? I just want to start bringing them over this way, because I don't have... I suppose I could make some... Okay. Ooh, look at that tasty job. Don't you want employment? Yes, employment. Yes, tasty employment. Look, employment. You love employment, don't you? Who's a good worker? You're a good worker. Nope. Sir, come back. I really don't want to make rails unnecessarily, but we might just have to. Okay. I just used my apple. God damn it. Come on. I know one of you wants employment. This way. This is the way we do it. This is the budget way we do it without rails. Oh, you're on bedrock, and I've had this fucking job before. Okay, you're coming over this way now. It's fine. I don't mind which one of you wants employment, as long as one of you gets employment. That's fine. Oh, come on, you're right. Yes, employment. You want employment. I know you want employment. Just keep on running this way. It's okay. I'm definitely not leading you to your doom. Don't worry about it. Where's the boat? No, 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 sir. Sir. Oh, damn it. Can you get in the boat, please, sir? Sir, get in the boat. Sir? HR requires you get in the boat. There we go, you're in the boat. Wonderful. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. You'll just stay in there for the time being. Hopefully no zombies can come by and cause any issues there. Then I want to... Is it going to be like here? We'll try here as a starting point. And then we'll go here and here. Chest. And then we'll come back round. And chest. Go like this. Make sure it's blocked off so nothing else can fall in. We'll need to block this. We'll need to make sure this is lit up as well. This is exciting content, watching me build a carrot farm. It's also turning night time. Just make sure it's nice and lit up in here. We definitely want to make sure that this guy is safe, so let's bring him a little bit closer to this area. I hate villagers with such... Like, I wish you could put leads on villagers. It would make things life so much simpler. It really would. Let's get sleep because we don't want these villagers to die. At least you understand what I'm trying to make. It may not work, but at least you understand what I'm trying to make in the first place. And let's just, for a little bit more decoration, let's just turn these end bits into basalt. You put leads on boats in Bedrock. I've never played the Bedrock version. I've always been a... for someone who plays games on the PC, even if they're not really best suited to it. For example, even... You know... LA Noire, which is what I'm currently, one of the two games I'm playing currently on. Oh, there's two villages. Where did you come from? Interesting. I don't need two of you in there, that's for sure. I don't know where you came from, but LA Noire is probably much better suited to playing with a controller, but I still tend to play it with the computer, or with mouse and keyboard, I should say. Okay, I don't need both of you in the boat. Can I get one of you out of the boat? I don't want to hit the villagers, really. Okay, I just need one of you in the boat. You, come with me. One of you get in the boat. You know what? Let's just use the old employment trick. Look, employment. I know one of you wants employment. There we go. It's much easier than trying to do it the other way. Haha, you're now stuck. Now if we get rid of that, we need to make sure you... We need to make sure you don't fall down there either. I don't think you'll unnecessarily fall down. Yes, you will. You get. How do we get you out of there? If we just do the employment trick again, like this. No, 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 absolutely not. No, no, stay in there. Bad boy. Villagers. For now, we're just going to put a temporary... I think if we put a fence down... that should still achieve the results that we want. like this. But it's too big though. That's the issue. I need a way to stop that guy getting in. What's a better way to ensure he doesn't go through? If I push you further back, I don't know how. Whiskers, do you know how far villagers throw crops to one another? Do you know if there's like a specific distance that they can go or not? There we go. That might do the job. We'll have to see. Then we're gonna very quickly just run through here. Let's see if that works. He should try throw, but I want to make sure that those. Oh, you git. Okay. These villagers are such troublesome creatures, honestly. There you go. You want employment. Just stay over here, please. That doesn't work either because he can just climb out. Now you can't get out. I know what I need. Let me get a carpet. Carpet. There should be some wool somewhere in the area. I think that is going to be all I need. I know. I just know that the other village can't have any food on him. That's fine. I don't think I've given him any food. Well, I hope I haven't given him any food. Do I have any wool on me? I don't. That's annoying. Are there any sheep nearby? I did see some sheep earlier. There's a sheep. Let's make some shears. There you are. I'm determined to make this stupid carrot farm work, whatever the cost. I do need another wool. Because I think villagers can't go through carpets in a too high area, as it were. And then I'm going to just massively go out of the carrot farm. We have no food for ourselves, but we can grow some. That's okay. I suppose I could do it with just the minecart system, but I'm actually not all too sure about how to do it that way around. So I'm trying it this way around instead. And it may well fail, for all we know, but we'll have to give it a go. Okay, I'm just going to temporarily build outside. I want to build kind of a mini roof. There we go, and I think you shouldn't be able to make your way out now. So you can just stay there endlessly in captivity. Next plan is to grow out as many carrots as possible. I'll probably not destroy my land in the meantime. Minecart system is super iron heavy on how much it costs to make. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I haven't really got around to doing it that way yet, because I don't have an iron farm or anything similar just yet. Just gonna grab as many carrots as possible. Let's also just get some for ourselves. I think I need to wait for all of these to be grown before he actually starts throwing to the guy nearby, but I might be wrong. I hope this works because we've invested some time in this. Maybe like 20-25 minutes, but if we get a constant source of carrots going forward, that'd be nice. And eventually we can turn them into golden carrots, either via bartering or via crafting them ourselves, but we should be able to do it. Is that enough carrots to cover this whole area? Let's have a look. I don't think it is going to be quite enough, but we can always grow some more. We do have a few spare. I literally have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're gonna try. If nothing else, we've got a carrot farm now, or a manual carrot farm. Yeah, he needs to have 24 carrots in his inventory, absolutely. So I'm just going to grow up some more. I might just need to do a bit more refinement on the hoppers collection system, because I think if it lands on that carpet, they're not going to be collected. So we might need to find another way about dealing with that. I'm just going to grow up as many carrots as possible. And eventually we'll give him 24 just to see if, just to test to see if it actually works. Okay, everything's now grown. Here you go, here's some carrots. What are you going to do with them? Yes, throw them to your friend. I'm not here, it's fine, ignore me. What are you going to do with the carrots? Do something with the carrots, please. Do something with the carrots. Let's make sure that's safe. So maybe these need to grow before he throws them? It's also turning night time. Let's just no, he just needs 24 in his inventory. He should have 24 in his inventory. Let's make ourselves a temporary escape area. Purely to sleep. I don't know where we put our bed. There it is. Get another temporary measure to get inside. Throw the carrots. He's got 24 inside his inventory, I think, so I don't know what the problem is now. Heard a pillager grunt. Interesting. Where is the pillager? We'll come back to that in a second. If there's a pillager, we're going to need to deal with them. Mr. Pillager, where are you? Ring the bell just to be safe. I don't see the... Yeah. No, I know the one you're on about, I just can't see them anywhere. Swear I heard it. Are you hearing things? That can't open. Interesting. Right. Why is this carrot farm not working? Do these all need to be grown up before the... Do all the carrots need to be grown before he'll throw... Throw him the carrots. Why won't you throw him the carrots? Oh! Come on, throw him the carrots. He's right there. Oh, why isn't this working? Throw him the carrots. Oh, god damn it. We need a better way in and out of this farm, that's for sure. Right. Why won't you throw him the carrots, I wonder? Is there anything else I'm missing? I just don't know. Or is he putting all the carrots inside the compost heap? Maybe he's putting all the carrots inside the compost heap. Might just be too far away. You think the Virgin needs to be one closer? Okay, let's give this a go. Let's do some adjustments then. Just want a little bit more wood from somewhere. I'm taking the trees from this, and actually I'm not, that's going to look ugly. That's going to look even more ugly. We'll go for the trees over here. We'll try bringing him one block closer, see if that works instead. And if that doesn't work, I'll just have to have to look up on YouTube what's going wrong. I want to make some slabs because I want to replace. They're only compost seeds and beetroot seeds, right? No, that's the wrong thing. I want to place that there. I want to place this here. So I want to bring him one block closer. But to do that, I need to think of a new way to keep him secure. I think the way we can do that is with a fence here. And this way it should... No, that's too low down. My axe is broken, isn't it? Yes, it has. I want to ensure that that slab means that there's a very basic way there. Nope. Get rid of one of those slabs. And now we should be able to let him through. Like this. Making sure that he moves forward. Like that. That might work better, we'll have to see. I don't really know enough about villagers to justify one way or the other whether this is going to work or not, but we'll have to see. We definitely need to get ourselves a new axe, that's for sure. Okie dokie. He's one block closer to you now. Throw him the carrots. Maybe the farm's too big. He really doesn't want to give him the carrots, does he? Not at all. Oh! Did he just throw carrots there? No. He didn't. Farm isn't too big, so what's going on? I thought for a second there he was actually throwing carrots, but... I'm going to change that slab for a carpet. Because I still don't think he can get through that way, but that way he gives him a little bit more vision of the villager. But my concern is now he's just going to throw them past, isn't he? Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to leave it there. I'm going to have to do some research on how these things work a bit more effectively. But we've made some good progress. We've at least got a farm, even if we eventually have to do it manually. We can at least grow some carrots. We've got some blaze rods, so it's all progress. And throw the carrots. Throw the carrots. Throw the carrots. No carrots. Let's just make sure that isn't. They're not getting. Let's make sure they're not getting kind of stuck anywhere, because that might be the case. No, it's just not working. Gotcha. It might be that he's actually grabbing the carrots. Do we see a carrot transfer? It's fine, I'm not here, do your thing. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. I'll try to do a bit more investigative research as to why this isn't working, and we'll try pick this up next time. They're doing their gossiping mechanic. What? Like he's got about a stack of 64 carrots inside his inventory, so I don't know why he's not throwing them to the villager. What's going on? I think we'll just have to do some more research as to what's going on there. But I think that will be continued another day. Who hit me? Did you hit me? No. If there's there is an existing farm in the village. Is there a way to get rid of all the crops inside a villager's inventory? Because there's this farm over here. Do you reckon I need to breed a new one and put him directly in there? If I bred a new one. Might need to breed. Damn. Okay, well, we'll do the breeding next time. You probably actually did get some crops somewhere. So I'll end the stream there. I'll do a bit of journalism and I will carry this on at a later date. Having a steady source of food is important, even though carrots aren't great. So we'll probably get these two guys to breed, and then we'll get ourselves a whole new villager to come inside, and we can grab the carrots from there. That'd be good. But thank you so much for watching. We'll continue this soon. Take care. Bye bye.